Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing a Notion tour. So just a major disclaimer on this. This is my first ever Notion setup and I am a complete beginner, so this is by no means a tutorial. This is just a tour of what I have set up, and if you guys are Notion experts, unlike me, please leave feedback in the comments. I would love to hear it, and hopefully I will be able to improve on this, and hopefully this is going to work for me. So in summary, I'm going to be using a Notion to track long-term school assignments, exams, etc., finances, that includes expenses and income, reading, and also YouTube. And any templates that I used to set up any of these setups will, of course, be linked down in the description box. So I think that's it for now. Let's get going. So to start off with the basics, on the left-hand side, I have all of my different pages. I know that some people have like one major page and then they link all of these separate pages, but I just wanted to put them all onto separate different tabs over here. Maybe that's not the right thing to do, but that's okay. So I have a school, finance, reading, and YouTube, and they all have their own cute little icons, which I love the option to change that to make it easier to search on the sidebar. So first up, we have school. So the top part, I have my cover that I chose. I went for like a green theme overall, and this is just for my winter 2023 semester. So this is from a JaniceStudies template, and it was probably the best thing I could find. I did a lot of research on finding the best things, and I just kind of took what was most applicable to me. So I loved this assignment little chart thing. So I have all my courses inputted into here, and the options at the top allow you to sort by different things. I will be sorting by dates because that makes the most sense. There's an option for weighting, the task, tag, and then also just some extra notes over there. So here I am just sorting by dates so that it's in the correct order. At the top over here, all of those different courses are laid out into their own charts. So when you click on it, you can see all of the assignments and tasks for that specific class. Some of them don't have stuff in there yet because I haven't inputted all of my information. And this tab has the calendar, so which essentially compiles all of the different courses into a calendar form, which is really nice. So then when you click on the actual task, it gives you the information such as the task, the weighting, the course, and any other information that you input into it. So I really like that feature because it makes it easy to visualize everything in a calendar format. I have yet to input some of my other things into here, but here's the exams/quizzes little tab. This just compiles everything that you tag with the tag exam, which is kind of a nice little format, so you can see all of those more important tasks to do. And then assignments, I don't have any assignments yet, so that's why that one is empty. So I like that on the left-hand side, you can check off the status when you complete things, because I always find that satisfying. So next up, let's move to the finance tracker. So this, I wanted something that was going to add things up for me, and it was going to include both components of expenses and income. So here at the top, I did my cover and my little icon, and then I have a yearly summary over here, which pretty much adds up the income from each month, the expenses, and then also the net overall. Here I have on the left-hand side income, right-hand side expenses, and then when you add these things in, the total sum for those months are just going to put themselves into the top little spreadsheet type thing. So there's an option to tag it if it's a recurring income. So then you can tag it, put the amount in, and then it will add it up for you, and you can add in different streams. So, and then that just goes over here like I am showing you. And then on the right hand side, I have the same thing. So I have the tag for recurring expense. I already have inputted some of the recurring expenses I encounter. So then that is kind of just the overall finance tracker. It's pretty simple. Next up, we have the reading tracker, which is kind of, I'd say, the most complex one. I'll link down below the template that I use. So I have this cute cover page, this book icon, and then this is just kind of what the home page of everything looks like. So on the left, I have a summary with authors, genre, monthly reads, and series trackers. So then on the left, here is just like a little gallery of I've read one book, but it's not January yet, so this is kind of not completely true. I have never read the Harry Potter series, so I am doing that right now, and I just started, as you can see, but I hopefully will enjoy it and have a great time. I know it's crazy, I haven't read it. But here at the top, I have different formats to show all of the books that I read. So I have ABC order, tags, and library. So library shows like the book that you input the photo of, and then if you click on the book, you can see the author, the genre that you tag it with, and then also additional tags. So for example, I am listening to this book on audio, so I decided to tag it with audio so that later on I can see for the year how many books I read by audio. So that is kind of this middle section over here. And then on the right, I have the option to choose a rating for the book. So I haven't finished it yet, so no rating yet. And then of course the author's name is also there, which you can then click on and see how many books you tag with the author's name, which is kind of cool. So on the right hand side, I have our reading goals. So I always make it a goal to read 100 books. I usually far surpass that, but it's a really easy and achievable goal for me. So every time I input a book, it just kind of adds the percentage on to achieving the final goal that you choose. Over here, I have books read just in a gallery format because it's kind of nice to see everything with pictures, and I thought it was a nice thing that whoever made this lovely template included. So here's just how you input a new book. It's really simple. Just add in the title, the author, and then any additional tags. So on this author gallery, you can click on it and you can see all the authors that you've read from and then how many books. Only one book, so it's not super helpful at this moment. So you can go back to the reading homepage. Next up, we have genre, which is kind of nice to see. It's a similar format to the author one, where you click on it and then everything in each separate genre can be easily noted, and you can see where you're reading your most genres from. And then on the bottom, there's also the option to add in a new genre which might come up. I'm not sure if I included everything that I typically read in there. I thought I did, but who knows. So back to the homepage, the next little tab is monthly reads, so you can see how many books you read each month. You can also view that in a calendar. Right now it's kind of not super accurate because that book's in January. I haven't even finished reading it, so then it's not even on the calendar because I don't have an end date for it. So it'll look better once I have more books and their correct dates inputted into here. But that's really nice to easily organize every single month, because that's something that Goodreads doesn't do. So next up, we have a series tracker, which is one that I made all by myself from scratch, and it was quite difficult. But these are just some series that I want to finish this year or have read. I guess I put one on there that I completed. So on the left, I have the book title, the status, the rating, and then also the type. So I just use different tags to show me what way that I read the book. So I have like own, library, physical, audio, and ebook. So I think this is just kind of fun. And then at the bottom I have the average rating and then the percentage empty. So those are just how many more books I have, essentially. So yeah, as you can see, I want to read Harry Potter this year, and it's just kind of a fun way to keep track of all of these things, because sometimes like you just kind of get lost and you read one book from a series, at least I do, and then I forget about it, and then it's been like a year and I think, oh man, I probably should like finish this series. So hopefully that'll keep me on track to doing so. Next up is my YouTube page. This one is very simple. I just wanted a place to track the videos and the upload date, the type of video, so I could kind of see it in a calendar format. Years ago I used to have this on a Google Calendar, but I don't really like Google Calendar that much because I typically use my bullet journal for that, and I wanted it all in one place with other planning things, and I didn't use Google Calendar for anything else. So for example, one of these videos is actually complete, so I'm just going to put in the correct date of it, and then change the tag to complete over here. That's my 2023 bullet journal setup, if you guys want to go watch that. And then I also completed my January plan with me, so I am just changing that over to complete. And then my Notion tour. I'm currently making this as I film this screen recording, so as you can see, you can sort by different types of things. So you can sort by status, the upload date, which kind of makes the most sense, and then you can see it all in a calendar over here, which is really nice. So when you click on the calendar, it gives you more information about that task that you made. I don't have much information on there just because I want it mostly to be a visual, but it is there if you want to put more information about the video that you're making and using it kind of as a planning medium. And one feature that I hope to use is that I have this app on my iPad as well, and my phone, which I would never use on my phone, but I have it on my iPad, and I think that the format is pretty nice with the app, and it's easy to check things off of here. So we'll see which one I actually use. I'm assuming I will use my computer more, but it is nice to have this as another option. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys are Notion experts and you have some feedback for me, because I will definitely need it. So I'm hoping to do like a follow-up video in 6 months or a year to kind of reflect on how well I set up these Notion spreads. So stay tuned for that. But if you guys are more into bullet journaling and less into digital planning, I do have my 2023 bullet journal setup and also my January bullet journal setup if you guys are interested in checking that out on my channel. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.